All right, Switch fans, today was a big day. We got our first Direct in months, and this one was dedicated to upcoming third-party releases. Yeah, that means no Metroid or Breath of the Wild sequel news, but there's almost certainly something for every Switch owner to look forward to somewhere in here. From huge expansions to a Switch heavy hitter to remasters of Game Boy Advance Classic, this one had it all. I'm LittleBobby from 59 Gaming Direct, and I'm here to break down everything we saw in the June 28, 2022 Nintendo Mini Direct. Let's get into it. First up was the trailer to Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. This is going to release June 30th, 2022. That is 2 days from now, and it is looking to be a big one. Not only do we get a bunch of great looking footage that reminds us just how good this game looks on the Switch, but we also get the free title update number 1 release date. It's going to be coming August 2022. That's going to be featuring the Seething Basil Geese and Lucent Nargacuga. We're also going to be seeing further updates coming in the fall and winter of 2022, as well as further free updates slated for 2023. The demo is available today with a special game update coming for Monster Hunter Rise for players who already have the game, featuring the Black Belt S armor and the high rank Defender weapon tree. And remember, that is only available if you already own Monster Hunter Rise. Next up is Nier Automata, the End of Yora edition. This game is a classic. It was released on PS4 about 5 years ago. The Switch version is going to include all the previously released content in one package. It is also going to include some special new costumes exclusive to the Switch version of the game. That's going to be available on August 6, 2022, and pre-orders are live today. Moving on, we have Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. This is a black and white murder mystery with this kind of surreal noir vibe. Looks like cell shaded art style, kind of similar to like Borderlands. There's very sparse use of color, which tells us that the color is probably going to play a role when something important to the plot is happening. Right now, that's just about all we know, and this one is coming in 2023. Nintendo followed that up with the Super Bomberman R2 trailer. Now, it looks like this is going to have some classic Bomberman gameplay, but there's also going to be a new castle mode where 15 players can fight one player to secure treasure chests from around a bigger map. The single player is going to have a chance to set up their defenses and try and hold all those players off. It's also going to feature the ability for players to create and share their own custom stages, giving loads of community replayability to this one. Bomberman was always one of my favorites as a kid, and I'm going to love to check this out when it comes out. But unfortunately, we'll have to wait to 2023. Next up is MegaMan Battle Network Legacy Collection. It is going to feature all 10 of the MegaMan Battle Network titles that were released on the Game Boy Advance in the 2000s. Nintendo did specifically say that the digital version would be split up over Volume 1 and Volume 2, so I'm not sure if that means a physical cartridge is going to contain all 10 games, and if there's going to be price differences for that. But we do know this is going to be coming in 2023, so if you're a fan of the MegaMan Battle Network series, oh boy, you got a lot to play coming early next year. Following one remake with another, the Pacman World Repack is going to be a remake of the Pacman World game from the original PlayStation. I remember we had this one and it was kind of a weird game. It's going to feature Pacman using all sorts of crazy abilities to save his missing family, go into a bunch of weird levels. This one's going to be coming August 26, 2022. Please pay attention to this next one. Blank is a story of a fawn and a wolf cub becoming unlikely allies who work together to find their way home across a snowy wilderness. This is a puzzle game that looks like it's going to have 1 or 2 players controlling either animal and using the animal's particular skills to help get them through their journey. They did say it's going to feature local and online co-op, so you can play with anyone at any time. In my notes, I just wrote down beautiful art style, incredible logo. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait till February 2023 to play this one, but I'll be grabbing this one, I think, the day it comes out. After that, we saw Return to Monkey Island. Guybrush Threepwood returns alongside series creator Ron Gilbert to give us another swashbuckling adventure. This game has a very storybook art style. It's just as colorful as the original games back on PC, way back in the day. Nintendo is promising a clever evolution of the classic point-and-click gameplay that you know from Monkey Island. Return to Monkey Island will be landing on Switch later 2022. The showcase then followed that up with one of the heavy hitters, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. This game is going to have turn-based combat, with each character possessing unique skills that allows them to control the engagements with enemies. Characters can also freely roam around the battlefield to allow for strategic setup for attack and defense before using their weapon to initiate their turn. And even Bowser himself is going to be helping Mario out on this one. It's going to launch October 20th, but there is a special Ubisoft showcase with the game tomorrow, June 29th, 2022. So make sure to check that out. Moving on, we got Little Noah, Scion of Paradise. This one is a roguelike platformer with some creature collection elements. You got to collect allies known as Lilliputites and use items that you collect to challenge enemies and large ruin bosses. And you can even find items that allow you to recover when you're knocked out on a run and come back with even more power than before. This one is out today, and I'll definitely be taking a look around Twitch and YouTube to find out more about this one, because it definitely had me curious. And for all you fans of management sims, we came out with Epic Games' Railgrade. Now, I'm not a management sim guy, but this is a management sim that allows you to build railways to help restore economic prosperity to an industrial colony. You're going to manage your resources and allocate the right amount of cars per trains and trains per track to make sure that you're completing your tasks to keep your colony on track, no pun intended. This game does look great for a management sim that's made on the Switch. After that, we saw RPG Time, The Legend of Right. Kenta, a little boy who's an aspiring game designer, creates a fantasy world in his notebook that sets the stage for an RPG that looks very, very promising, even if it does look pretty similar to the recently released trailer for The Plucky Squire. I love the hand-drawn look, and this game looks like it could be a decent size, with Nintendo saying it could be over 200 pages, right? So maybe 200 levels worth of stuff. Lots of variety shown in the gameplay that was shown off today. Make sure you keep your eyes out for this one. It's going to be out August 18th, and you can pre-order it starting today. Another heavy hitter after that with Sonic Frontiers. Sonic heads to the Starfall Islands in the first ever open world Sonic game. Sonic is going to be able to parry enemy attacks, add new skills to his arsenal, and venture to a special zone called the Cyberspace, which looks to feature levels similar to the 3D Sonic level design of the Adventure series. Maybe I missed it somewhere along the line, but this gives us the clearest look at the game that I've seen, and there's a lot more polish in here than I saw in the IGN footage, at least the ones that I saw from a couple of weeks ago. Definitely felt like there was a little more info given on the game as a whole, and looking forward to this one just a little bit more now. It is coming holiday 2022. What better way to follow up a hedgehog than with a mouse? Disney Dreamlight Valley is a game that looks to be tailor-made for hardcore Disney fans. Venture through various different Disney locales and interact with classic Disney heroes and villains in order to help the inhabitants of Dreamlight Valley recover their memories. Lots of character customization, and it looks like you might even be able to do some customizing of a house for yourself, but we can't be too sure yet. Lots of cool characters in this as well. We see Mickey, Scrooge, Ursula, Scar. This one's going to be coming to early access September 6th, so make sure you check that out when it comes around. And then we moved on to Live Alive. If the MCU multiverse didn't feature enough different stories for you to follow, Live Alive is going to feature multiple different protagonists in different time periods throughout history, and each one is going to have their own unique gameplay style. A demo with 3 different chapters, Imperial China, Twilight of Edo Japan, and the Distant Future, will be going live today and will let players transfer their progress to the full game. If you're interested, go grab that and let us know how you like it in the comments below. And clocking in with the most unnecessarily long title of the showcase, Doraemon Story of Seasons, Friends of the Great Kingdom. Yes, that's the title. Doraemon, Nobi, and their friends land on an unknown planet and help a newfound friend fulfill his dreams of farming. It looks to be a very chill game reminiscent of Animal Crossing, where your main goal is to just tend to and improve your little bit of land that you have and make it the best that it can be. If you're looking for something casual, this might just be it. It's going to be out later in 2022. After that, we got Minecraft Legends. Mojang is taking Minecraft to a new action strategy space with Minecraft Legends, and it's going to be a take on the Minecraft universe with the players command their character to defeat the invading hordes from another universe. This game does look really visually impressive for a Switch game. It even seems like it's got much more advanced lighting than traditional Minecraft, something more akin to dungeons. Minecraft Legends is going to launch sometime in 2023. Then we had Dragon Quest Treasures, where you enter the land of Draconia as you search for treasure in this spin-off of the Dragon Quest series. You can lead your way through the mysterious realm of Draconia and collect tons of skilled monsters to help you on your treasure hunting quest. As always, the Dragon Quest characters look incredible, and this is sure to be a fun diversion for fans of the series. This one's going to be available on December 9, 2022. Then we had some really quick reminders that Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes is out right now, having released this past Friday, June 24th. No Man's Sky is coming to Switch on October 7th. A Plague Tale Requiem Cloud version will be out October 19th, and Captain Velvet Meteor, the Jump Plus Dimension, is going to be out on July 28th. And one that is very near and dear to my heart, the Portal Companion Collection is out today for the Switch and is currently available on the eShop for $19.99. Start thinking with portals to find your way out of a deadly test chamber set up by a maniacal AI. You better believe I'm picking this one up. Portal and Portal 2 are some of the best puzzle games of all time, and I'd even list Portal 2 as one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. If you have not played these, you absolutely should, and now you don't even need a Steam Deck to do it. Coming up on the end here, we have Harvestella, a life simulation RPG where you play as a newcomer trying to create their own life in the village of Lethe. As the seasons progress, so will your farm and life in the home you've made for yourself, but you've got to defend against Quietus, the season of death. It's up to you to make sure that you adequately prepared yourself and the village for the upcoming death season in order to survive. This game is absolutely gorgeous for a Switch title, which just goes to show how well developers are learning to utilize the Switch hardware. This game is going to launch November 4th, 2022. And finally, the big boys, Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Royale. Rejoice, JRPG fans. Persona is finally coming to the Switch with 3 full titles coming to the system. You should have hundreds of hours of Persona goodness coming to your favorite handheld in the near future. As of right now, only Persona 5 Royale has a set release date, which is October 21st, 2022. But hopefully, you won't have to wait too much longer to get your hands on the whole set, which are going to be all sold separately, by the way. And that's everything. What did you think about this Nintendo Mini Direct? Personally, there's a lot of stuff on here that I'm going to either be buying immediately or checking out with great interest, right? Harvestella looks really cool. I'm buying Portal. I'm going to get No Man's Sky. The Legend of Right and Blank are all on my radar, and that's not to say that the other stuff isn't awesome looking, but that's just the stuff that I go, I need to check that out. But what about you? I need you to let us know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button and you subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of the news, reviews, and info that we provide you here on 5-9 Gaming Direct. And don't forget to hit the little bell so you get notified. Again, I'm LittleBobby, and I want to thank you so much for hanging out with us today for this Nintendo Mini Direct breakdown. I hope to see you soon.